Hello, my name is Andrea Hernandez, and I am here to share with you about the in-service opportunity. Um, and I am going to be talking about in-services that I attended and how that helped me to help facilitate an in-service here in my own district. So this year I was chosen to be on the district's multiculturalism team, and as a part of that, I have been able to attend some trainings with Dr. Herrera from KSU, and she's been coming out to Dodge City. In the fall, she was coming out twice a month, and now she's been coming out once a month. And I've been able to attend half-day in-service trainings with her. So up until this point, I've had about 6 days with her, 6 half-days with her, which has been about 18 hours. And from the training that I've received, with Dr. Herrera, it's been focused on biography-driven instruction, and the thought process with this team is that then we would bring the strategies and information we're learning from Dr. Herrera back to our individual buildings and hopefully implementing those practices both in our own classrooms and then encouraging other teachers to incorporate those practices into their classroom as well. So from that training, I was able to help facilitate a training in my own school building for middle school teachers on April 14th. So it was a 2-hour in-service that I helped facilitate. So I'm not going to be able to go over all of that information in just this short amount of time, but I will post the slides that we used for the entire in-service. So be sure to look up those if you want to know more. So this was part 2 of our BDR training or biography-driven instruction for our staff so far this year. So we started with a KWL chart. We started out actually with a Kahoot, and then we moved quickly onto a KWL chart on what our teachers remembered about biography-driven instruction. From there, we moved on to looking at what is culture and how teachers' cultural identity actually affects what our students or how our students learn in the classroom. So we had our teachers first identify their cultural identity and really examine that to see how their personal cultural identity would affect students in the learning within their classroom. So that was really a good activity for our teachers. From there, we went quickly over biography-driven instruction, and like I mentioned, I'm going to skip over most of this. Where we spent most of our time, we used an extension wheel, which I'm going to flip over and show you that, to look at the 3 phases of BDI instruction as it would be incorporated into a lesson. And those 3 phases are activation, connection, and affirmation. And this is the extension wheel that we had our teachers use. So we had them define the 3 parts of the lesson, and then we watched videos. What does it mean to activate? And we watched a middle school lesson where a teacher would activate prior knowledge, and then connect, and then finally affirm. And we had them write 2 takeaways. Then we gave our teachers time to collaborate with their co-teachers on how they would use this extension wheel in their classroom for activating, connecting, and affirming. So it was then at the end of the training, we had our teachers share out, and it was just really good to see all of the ways that teachers were excited to use this new strategy and piece of information to help support our ESL learners. So I know that was really quick and a little over 4 minutes, but please look over the rest of the slides that I'm attaching, and I can't wait to hear what you all have done as well. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.